Pipe that shit up, TNT.
It's a cold, cold world, a cold one. It's a cold, cold world. Yeah. It's a cold, cold world, a cold one. It's a cold, cold world. Yeah. I've been looking to the stars like I'm a astronaut, and this pain hurts so much, so I smoke that gas a lot. I've been hiding from myself, cause I tryna get caught, and you know I right my wrongs. That's some shit that I can't stop now. I've been searching for my soul, cause it's been missing. Imagine cooking breakfast, bullets flying through the kitchen, and you wait for it to start your way like you fishing. Cause if you get up, hit up, little nigga, you gon' be wishing that you never did what you did. We was shooting shit since we was kids. We were locked up in the juvenile, now we just tryna get rich. I know life hard as a bitch, but this rap shit is a glitch. Then my hands make it from money making.
What up, 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 family? What up, family?
How y'all doing?
What up, family?
Look,
what up, family?
He came home. Eric came home.
Y'all miss me?
We missed him. I missed him. I told you he's going to see for yourself. Eat a calm one. He came home.
I'm always here, Lisa.
He came home.
I'm always with y'all in spirit. I'm always with y'all in spirit.
How y'all doing
I
this
missed
evening?
you.
How you doing? Please speak.
I'm good, Miss Lisa. I missed y'all too.
Well, we got a special guest in the house tonight. We're gonna introduce her. No further ado. We got another celebrity in the house. We got Miss Tasha Reed, an entrepreneur. We gonna let her as first. We're gonna talk to Eric. He haven't been here for a minute. Eric, what you been up to, man? What's going on? Everybody miss you, man.
Working. I've been working. You know what I mean? Making them dollars.
I understand that.
I know. It's
about
rough.
working free.
Nah, I did miss
Shout
y'all.
out to Sanjay cutting my barbers. I'm not dancing.
What's up, family? How you doing? What's up, family? How you doing?
Go ahead. I understand.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I just been working family stuff. But I was with y'all. I was watching. I was
Yeah,
I was with y'all in spirit. I have fun. Yeah, New York. I mean, they went to New York without me. That's some crazy stuff.
Hey, man. You kicked us to the curb. He kicked us to the curb.
That's some crazy stuff. Y'all have fun, though?
Yeah, we had an awesome time.
Pictures, everything.
I really enjoy being home with my family.
Nice. That's beautiful. Family's good, man. Family's good.
Yeah, that's
Family's
my family.
important.
Yeah.
Family's
My family
important.
and but it's just a special place to me.
I don't think the chat is working, though.
Yeah, we getting older now. Every time we go, another person got a tooth missing or a piece of gray or whatever. But I love them like if we was 12 years old.
Right. That never. That's how it is. That's life. Like I say, that's life.
That's life.
It's flowing.
Hey, how you doing? Hi, Miss Shayna. How you doing, Miss Shayna? Hey, I saw you first because I got my glasses. He won't beat me to the chat no more.
All right.
Peace. Hey, Shelly, 1995.
What's going on? How we doing, family? We welcome the family to the house. We would like to talk to our lovely celebrity that we have in the house tonight, the entrepreneur from the heart.
She's a celebrity.
She's a celebrity.
She got 155 jobs. I've been knowing her for the last 3 years. Stop being so modest.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna have Miss Tasha Reed introduce herself, tell a little bit about herself. So go ahead, Miss Tasha. Tell the family. This is the family. Say hello to the family.
Hi, family.
Yeah, family.
What up? CEO 95. Yeah, I have muscles too. Hey, what's up, baby?
Go ahead,
Man, come on, Tasha.
I'm Tausha.
Yeah, okay.
Don't get shy now.
I am the owner of Smoky Mirrors Beauty Bar Boutique, 3230 Bel Air Road. 3 doors up from here. Inside, I have braiders, I have stylists, I also have a makeup artist. I own 2436 Hair Studio on 2436 East Miami Street. I also own Moms R Us Cleaning Service, and I also own Tausha 24/7 Mobile Notary.
All right.
She forgot the boutique.
It's inside of Smoke and Mirrors.
Okay. She got to know the Republic.
So let me ask you a question.
I need that.
Let me ask you a question. I know you have your boutique, right? So our family's all over the world, right? We're all over the world. So if they wanted to order some of your stuff from your boutique, do you have a website or somewhere they can go to order something?
I don't have a website. I did have a website. I'm sorry, it's not up and running anymore. So you would actually have to come in 3230 Bel Air Road.
Okay, I got this.
I also have candles. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Candle
Oh,
line.
wow.
Go ahead and tell her.
It's the Eternal Candle Flame.
Black girl magic. I see you, baby.
Now I got this eBay
Right.
store. Maybe you and I can hook up, and you can throw some of your stuff on this eBay store. All right.
Absolutely.
All right. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
Right.
Go ahead.
Cross marketing. Yeah. That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
As if he don't get enough of my mind.
Hey, don't tell the business now. Don't tell the business now. She didn't tell the business. Hey, Dave, we're gonna keep that in the house. Yeah. We can't let the family know everything now. Can't let the family know everything.
I would have said it.
Look, I'm glad. Hey, we can let that one stay right there. Okay.
That's the best.
All right.
Me and Tasha I know this young woman for the last 3 years.
Yes.
And the very first little podcast that I tried to do, she was my first guest.
Yes.
Oh, wow. We go way back. Go way back.
Yeah, we got the same barber. That's why I'm shouting out, they do our hair.
Right.
Okay? I just didn't make it to the barber because it was hot.
You look good though.
Okay, thank you.
You do look good. You are very beautiful, Miss Lisa. Miss Lisa, you're very beautiful. Miss Tasha, you looking nice as well. You looking real nice. You looking nice.
That's her thing. That's her whole thing. So you know she's gonna look good. You know that's her thing.
Yeah, no doubt.
You cannot be.
Wait a minute. Excuse me.
Somebody gotta keep out on the chats. What they saying, Eric?
Hey, look, it's
the
that person I met at Hershey Park. I only know one person who went.
Yeah, I forgot to tell y'all this. I went to Hershey Park on the weekend. I forgot all about that, yeah. But what up? Nice seeing you. Now what up? But yeah. But look, don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Right. And look, if you go to our you can go to our Instagram page on Bmore Pod on Instagram. You see some of the pictures from Hershey Park. You see some pictures from New York. Yeah. And you see some pictures from the live performance and some of the last episodes that we did. But right now we want to get back to Miss Tasha. Yes, and one thing I want to talk to you about, right? One thing I really want to talk to you about is entrepreneurship. And I know a lot of people think entrepreneurship, you go out there, you get some money, and you just go and you make a whole lot of money instantly. Could you, since you got all these businesses and you loaded, and you had your limo that just dropped you off. Yeah, you had your limo that dropped you off. Won't you tell?
Drop some knowledge.
Yeah. What I would like to
give me $20.
Yeah. What I would just tell the family a little bit. Whatever you want to speak about entrepreneurship to enlighten the family. Absolutely. About entrepreneurship.
Entrepreneurship is not easy.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that because you're an entrepreneur, you have money. Mm-hmm. I don't. We don't. I used to teach entrepreneurship classes when people wanted to become entrepreneurs. And I had this one lady that told me she thought that once the door opened, the money poured in. Mm-hmm. I said, honey, I wish it was that easy.
Yes.
A lot of people think that when you get these storefronts, you get these buildings that, that's it. Entrepreneurship is way more than getting the building, a LLC, and a nice logo.
Yeah, true that. I agree with that.
You have to put that work
to put the work in.
Have to put that work in. You have to do that footwork. You have to put that work in. You have to remain professional at all times. I mean, the financial part of it is a whole nother situation. Your rent, your BG&E, your water, your
trash, your overhead.
Your if you provide Wi-Fi, I provide snacks, for my stylists, for their clients and stuff. So you're putting money in, and sometimes you might not even see that money back. I just told Dennis right before I felt like I wanted to throw the towel in. This was just not even 2 weeks ago. I wanted to throw the towel in 3230 Bel Air Road. And I went to the spa. I said, well, let me take a breather. So I went to the spa down Virginia. It takes me an hour and 33 minutes to get there. So I went to the spa. Everybody that knows me knows that my next big thing that I want to do is I want to buy me a house in Bowie. So that's my next big thing. And I went to the spa. I met this lady. We were getting yoni steams. If you don't know what a yoni steam is,
explain that, please. Yes.
Yoni steam
I know what it
is a vagina steam.
For your cuckoo.
For your what? For your what?
It's for your cuckoo.
Okay.
Girl stuff. Okay.
Yeah, girl stuff.
Yeah.
Lady stuff.
Lady
You're
stuff.
supposed to steam it tight.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay.
So
You know, Lisa want to get deep into that. So, Lisa, come back, Lisa. Come back. I know. I understand, Lisa. Yeah, come back. Bring it back.
Why did you have to do that, Dennis? Okay, come on, Josh.
So,
Baby.
I was talking to another lady. She at the time she was getting yoni steam as well. So we talked about how far and how long it took for both of us to get there. I live up in Prairie Hall, Maryland. Takes like I said me an hour 33 minutes to get there. She said it takes her a little, just close to an hour. She lives in Bowie. So we were saying that why do people come, so far, for things like that? And then we have businesses that are local, and it's so hard to get supporters for that. So you have to think about, the way that you're promoting it. Is your staff professional? Do you have something inside of your business that, everybody don't have? So that made me think that if you've never been to Smoke and Mirrors is broke down to 3 parts. In my front part, I have a stylist, a braider. A stylist and 2 braiders. In the back, I have an extra booth that's just in case somebody needs to rent the booth daily. Then I have a makeup artist. So I thought about putting yoni steam into Smoke and Mirrors because once I Googled it and I talked to this lady, we really don't have that up here.
Right.
So I think that's what the next thing that I'm going to do, and turn it from in addition to the beauty bar, add yoni steam to it as well. So that's one, to get Smoke and Mirrors back on track.
Okay.
And like I said, a lot of people just think that because you're an entrepreneur, you have money, you don't.
So I want to ask one question though about that too. Since how much time as an entrepreneur is it that you go here and open these business and it runs itself? But how much time do you put in for running these businesses?
A day, a week, or let's say a week. Yeah.
No.
Like,
okay.
so how many hours a week or something like that?
I don't do hair. Now, when I tell people that, they look at me like, what do you mean you have all these salons and you don't do hair? I don't do hair. I can't tell you nothing about hair. I can't tell you nothing about makeup.
Okay.
So once you get it, up and going, I do provide, towels, snacks, and all of that. I do go there and clean up myself. That's not my stylist's responsibility. So in the beginning, you open it up. You are there a lot. You are there. If it's 24 hours, you're probably there 34 hours.
Right.
Because you have to make sure your decor. You're making sure you're cleaning up. In this beauty bar world, you get a lot of, because ladies want their hair done. So if, the slightest thing, I don't know what it is with us women, we get antsy, we get mouthy, we get, and then I feel as though that's my job as the owner to step in.
Right,
I have to de-escalate.
The situation, de-escalate.
I have to, de-escalate this situation. So hair is up and down. I'm going to say, from September to when it's time, time for the kids to go to school. From September up until February, March, hair is very slow. Very slow. In the summertime, hair picks up. Right. So in the summertime, I divide my days up. I'm here 3-4 days. Smoke and Mirrors is my baby. It's my first, storefront. Right. Miami Street. Really, I don't have to be here a lot. You don't need so much hands-on, when it's barbers. And I hate to say this, men is a little bit easier, I don't have. Yeah,
we know women are. We know women are complicated. We know women are complicated.
There's not to speak on the hair. So the hair salons, but they are my store. They're my storefronts. Moms R Us, my cleaning service. I teamed up with some haulers that are in Baltimore. I have a lot of friends that are realtors. So Moms R Us. I never really have like a downtime or a slow time because people want their house clean. I have a realtor that's reaching out to me, you know, do you have availability? And how I make everything connect, because that's what a lot of people ask me, you know, how do you know I make everything
because that's a lot of businesses. So, so yes.
So how I make everything connect, I had I had the 24/7 notary first. And I got that back in 2018. I became a notary. In April of 2020, I was working in the medical field, and I called in quit. And I started Moms Are Us, and then people ask me, why do I call it Moms Are Us? I call it Moms Are Us because at first I was doing things that single mothers weren't able to do.
Gotcha.
Meaning that, you know, some of us have to be to work at 5 o'clock, some have to be to work at 6, some have to be, you know, different times. So what I would do is, before I, you know, had other people that would help me, I would go in, you know, what did you need taken out the freezer, so that way she was able to cook dinner when she came home. I would, you know, would make the beds, things that mothers did. You know, I would put the clothes in the wash machine, and I would start them. If I was still able, you know, there, I would put them in a dryer. Now, Moms Are Us is a little bigger.
Oh, that's good.
That is great. I remember when you started.
When I started it, yeah.
I remember.
Moms Are Us is a little bigger, so I have some commercial properties now.
Yes. Y'all thought I was playing. Y'all thought I was playing. She blew up on me. I turned my head. And
so so what I'm hearing is, I guess, seeing a need and then meeting the need.
Yes.
So like knowing single mothers
and
needed
that was another
help.
reason why I couldn't throw the towel in for Smoke and Mirrors. Is because when I first started Moms Are Us, it was a little bit slow. It took me up to 3 years to get more contracts, to get more business, to get it, you know, where I wanted it to be. So I figure I'm a year and a half in with, you know, the beauty bar world. So I just can't give up like that. I have to sit down and I have to think of other things, you know, to keep it going.
There you go.
So that's what I did. You know, it's just like I'm a hustler. I have to think of things to keep my money going, to keep. So another thing that I did was I have a what's called Let's Wind, WINE, wind down. So where's
That's
the
what I wanted to ask you about.
Well, what's wind down? Because we're coming to the pod.
There we go.
Let's wind down. We coming to the pod.
I wanted to ask you this question.
Absolutely.
All right. How do you get your support? What do you do with other entrepreneurs to get your support and y'all hold each other down?
What I do is, first off, I will help anybody. I will help anybody.
Yes, she will.
Because I feel as though someone gave me a chance. So I will help anybody. If I have a stylist that comes to me and she's up and coming, she don't have a lot of clientele, she can't straight, you know, afford my boyfriend or whatever, I may give a week free. You know, we do have a hair page on Instagram. I don't have one on Facebook.
Do you want to get your Instagram page though?
It's Smoke and Mirrors Beauty Bar on Instagram. I don't have one on Facebook. But how I connect with other business owners is I see, you know, whatever the need, mainly on Facebook. And I'm in a lot of groups on Facebook. Just before I became an entrepreneur, I know, you know, a nice amount of people. So my goal is to find somewhere. I was talking to Dennis about this too, where as though I can pull, you know, we can have like meetings and we can make our own team. So if you need a podcast, you know, go to Dennis. If you need something clean, you know, to clean the company, you go to Tasha.
Yeah, networking.
Yeah, networking.
That's the most. Networking is the most important thing about business anyway.
It's a lot of groups on Facebook. If, you know, someone tags me and I see something that someone have their need, I tag them back. So just like he said, it's a lot of networking. So once you get a lot of that networking, once you've been in the entrepreneurship world for a while, you know, you meet different people. You meet clean, and I meet different people. And what I was saying about, you know, my business is everything connecting is that I started out being a notary. So of course, you know, a lot of people say, oh, well, notary is not that big. Some people don't need it. It's what you make it.
Right.
That's right.
It's what you make it. So
what? Bread with that.
Absolutely. So what I did was, first I was just a notary. You had to come to me. So then I seen a lot of people were reaching out to me in nursing homes. So then I said, well, let me add mobile onto here. So what I did is what I call footwork. And what I did was I got some business cards, get 200 cards for $10. I started leaving them at different nursing homes, different businesses and stuff like that. Then I had friends that were becoming realtors. So certain things are just a regular notary can do when people are closing houses and stuff like that. So once they was using me for a notary, I would throw in, hey, I have a cleaning business as well.
Right.
So, I was just connecting, that way. So once the realtor would reach out to me for the notary, hey, I have the cleaning business, then it got to, I'm going to pass your number along, pass it along. And again, networking is just how I became.
Cross-selling.
Shani Brown says,
Kudos
Thank you. Thank you.
I've been waiting. I didn't want to stop you with that. She been put that up there. I saw it.
I do have a question, though.
Kudos to her. She had really worked hard, and I am a witness to it.
Right.
Okay? I am a witness to it. This child ain't lying. I swear. I ain't even going to tell you what we said in front of the day. I'm not even going to say it. But
Okay,
I seen it. That notary business, boy, got her that wop.
Yeah.
Stop thinking that is cheap.
And then mobile, mobile.
and then I'm mobile.
Yeah, mobile.
In Maryland, too?
So
I'm
you
mobile.
not restricted.
So my question to you is this: what would you tell an entrepreneur, someone that's just starting or want to get started, or at that brink of don't know what to do? What would be your advice to a new entrepreneur?
Call me.
Oh, bingo.
So the question is, that you want to give your phone number out?
443-531-0669 is my business number. I'm on Google. It's all over Facebook. It's
Well, how would it? What is? Oh, I'm sorry.
my mobile notary is on Google. Tasha 24/7 mobile notary. On Facebook, I'm Tasha Reed. TAUSHAREED. If I can help you, if you want to take that leap and you don't know how to get started, if you've already taken that leap and you're stuck, please reach out to me.
And don't come with that Willy Bobo stuff. Okay? Don't come with that Willy Bobo. She about her business.
Yeah, I'm not. I can contest to that because I know Tasha introduced me to my business assistant. That she is awesome. That's all I can say, man.
Shout out to Ebony.
Shout out to Ebony, the business assistant. Thank you, Ebony. I give her all the props in the world. She is awesome. She is awesome. So if you would like, could you please give your number out again or your contact information and do it slow for the slow people like Lisa and me? I put me in there. I just put you first. I ain't say I wasn't. I put you first though.
It's all right. It's okay.
Well, go ahead, Tasha. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you ride on that.
I thank you, Miss Lisa. I appreciate it.
On Facebook, it's Tasha TAU. My mother just had to throw that U in there. TAUSHA Reed REED. My business number is 443-531-0669. If you are looking to become an entrepreneur, please reach out to me.
Shana Brown just wrote up there, I will be connected.
Yes, please reach out to me. If I can help you, please reach out to me. Do not get stuck there, because once you get stuck there, you're stuck. You're going to feel like you're giving up.
Yeah,
you don't have the support.
That's true.
You have a big support system, and your support system, I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to be honest, is not your friends and it's not your family.
Okay.
It's not. A stranger will make you rich.
So let me ask you a question then. So I know she gave all your contact information out then. So would that be just for this area, or somebody can call you anywhere?
You can call me anywhere.
What I'm saying is this is going out nation worldwide. Say for instance, they're in California somewhere. Can they call you?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So
I have a sister that lives in. She just moved to. I went to California, LA. She has a Woozy World up there.
Okay.
And she makes like edibles, and so yes, please.
Wow.
Please reach out.
Okay.
Because business is business. So
Yes.
I mean, California. I mean, it's marketing is marketing, business is business.
Yes.
So
If I
the
can
principles
reach
are
out to
usually
you.
the same.
Yes.
That kind of makes sense. Yeah.
So
And in this business world, you need, other entrepreneurs to talk to, because
That's
somebody
true. That's
else,
true.
may have more information than you.
Right.
Somebody else has
Always,
been,
yeah.
somebody else has been there, so it's always good to reach out to other entrepreneurs.
I got another question for you. All right. How do you do all this and be in a relationship?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Bingo!
Uh-oh.
Oh, you thought I
Okay.
was gonna come for you. You
Okay.
should have.
That's a good question,
We
though.
assume she's in a relationship.
Yeah, no,
I guess
because it's hard
It's,
being
yeah,
a strong woman.
you do have a lot
She's
of
strong one.
So when do you have the time for? Just piggyback on your question. Do you have time for a relationship?
I am not in a relationship. I'm going to speak for myself. I don't know about other entrepreneurs. Being an entrepreneur and in a relationship just does not work for me.
Okay.
It doesn't work for me. I don't know about other people. It doesn't work for me. I feel like entrepreneurs need to be with entrepreneurs because they understand
each other.
Yeah, we understand each other. We understand that we have to get up and go. So that's just like if I haven't, and I've never had, let's knock on some wood or something. If I have an issue at my salon, I gotta go.
Right.
I have got to go.
Right.
If something is going on, I gotta go. If them girls need me, I have got to go because that's where my money comes from. I have got to go. If the girls that's doing the cleaning, they need me, they break something, I gotta go. I have got to go. And when you're dating somebody, they don't understand that. Then here comes the assuming, here comes the accusing. They think you're cheating, especially when you're dating somebody that works a 9 to 5.
I got another question from you. It's from the chat.
Yeah.
Miss Shayna. She asked.
No, Shan. Oh, you can. Yeah. Oh, you got your glasses, right? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Get
But
it,
your
Miss
eye
Lisa.
try you. It's 2020.
So Shani wants to know if you consider having a Zoom or Google chat with up and coming entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Like a Zoom or
Yes.
Google.
If I can help you in any way, that we can
right.
make it work.
Right.
We can do it. Even if you create a group on Facebook and you add me, I don't care.
Yeah.
If you want to become an entrepreneur, I say do it. If I can help you in any way, except for financial, because I don't have it, call me.
Right. And I mean, I've heard, I heard people say too, like you make a good point because I heard people talk about, like a lot of people want to do it by themselves. You know, I mean, you got an idea and you think you're the only person. You know.
So let me tell
like
you about that.
Yeah,
Let me tell you about that. When I started Smoking Mirrors Beauty Bar and Boutique, I had a business partner. I was directly across the street from where I am now. I was at 3221 Bel Air Road. It did not work for me.
Right.
It did not.
Is that a partnership didn't work for
The
you?
partnership, he actually, I never thought about getting into the beauty bar world. What happened was, and this is crazy, when people say God put people in your life, I'm gonna tell you this story, and I felt like he put this man in my life.
Right.
You know, not like that. You know, no, it's nothing like that. But
Right.
I was cleaning his house. He reached out to me from Facebook, and he said he had saw my work and he was interested in getting his house clean.
Right.
And I said, fine. You know, I said, did my whole wow, whatever.
Right.
And couple days later, he reached back out to me, and at this time I got nervous because I'm like, I've never had a complaint, cleaning the
Right.
house. Like,
I
what
thought it was-
do this man want? So he told me that he asked me, was cleaning just, was I just going to settle for that? And I'm like, no, my biggest thing that I want to do is buy me a house in Bowie, and I want a coffee shop somewhere where I can do my notaries. People can come and have meetings, and people don't read the newspaper anymore. But when I was a little girl, my dad, read the newspaper.
Right.
Come read the newspaper, get you a cup of coffee, whatever. I wanted that type of some neo soul type music, coffee shop.
Right. Relaxing.
Yeah. And I explained that to him. He told me that a friend of his had saw a property down on Bel Air Road. Now, I grew up in this area. When I grew up in this area, it was not like this. But I grew up in this area, and I'm thinking, like, I'm not putting no coffee shop on Bel Air Road, but I'll go with you and, see the space. So we went and we saw the space, and he had a up-and-coming transportation service. And came and we saw the property, and I'm like, okay, man, so at that time it was a salon, and the lady was like, well, just keep it a salon, and I'm like, he got a bald head and I don't do hair,
Right,
so
exactly, right.
what in the world, how we gonna keep this a salon? Didn't know this lady from Adam. she gave us a whole rundown. You know, just because you have a salon, don't mean that you have to do hair. She told us, exactly some things to do. So him and I went to lunch, and we talked about it. Reached out to some other friends that had a hair salon, and they told us, some do's and some don'ts and this and the other. So we just said, let's just do it. Right. So December 2021, we went into, Smoky Mirrors Beauty Bar. Wasn't boutique at the time. It was just Smoky Mirrors Beauty Bar. Couple months later, I'm gonna say March, we kind of started bumping heads, and then his transportation company, was getting
took off.
Yeah, bigger.
Right.
So we split. I reached out to Ebony, like, what the hell am I gonna do? Because I knew nothing, about having a storefront, this, that, and the other. And she said, you'll be fine.
Shout out to Ebony again.
Yeah, shout out to Ebony. She said, you'll be fine. So she did what she do. She worked her magic. We took everything, her magic. We took everything from, me in his name, and she put everything into my name. And then that was in March. I'm going to say in May, 2 months later, then I had an issue with the landlord. I'm like, oh my gosh. Right. So at that time, I was ready to give up. I didn't. Found an awesome landlord.
Oh, Lord.
Found an awesome landlord. I found another property, came across the street. Had to put in a lot of work. Because if I can remember, it used to be, I think like a taken title or something. Right. And I hate to say
completely opposite from like beauty. Completely opposite from beauty and that kind of stuff.
It was awful. So I had to put in a lot of work, but my stylist was already down. We were already down like 2-3 weeks. So I reached out to, my entrepreneurship, my best friend, Sabrina, and, my sister. I was reaching out to people like, I got to get this, going. I got to get this going. Right. So I'm going to say 2, maybe 3 weeks, I opened up Smoky Mirrors Beauty Bar and Boutique. By myself with the help of Ebony, my sister, my mother, my stepfather. And we carried everything from across the street over here. Yeah. I mean, carried, like really, like carried. Some of the guys outside even helped us.
Stopping traffic.
Yeah. Dropping stuff. And me and my best friend, some guys outside, I paid them. They painted the front for me. Right. Wow. Me and my best friend painted the back. And damn, it was open 2.5 weeks.
Awesome.
And
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So since entrepreneurship so hard, is it worth it?
Absolutely.
Well, what makes it worth it?
And I can give you several examples of why it's worth it. One was worth it. I was married. My husband died in June of 2020.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to put him away the way that that I wanted to, the way that I know that he would have been happy. At the time, my son was 9, so I was able to comfort him as a mother. I was able to take a little bit of time for myself, gather myself, and pick myself back up, so that way I can keep going for me and my son. And one thing that keeps me going every day is before I close that casket, I told him, I will make sure that your son lives a good life. That's and awesome. I think about that every day that I get up, whether I'm tired, whether I'm sleepy, whether I'm leaving this salon, or to the next, whether I'm coming from a clean and I gotta come here and clean. It doesn't matter what I do. I have to make sure that my son lives a good life. So I have to work for that.
So how since you got all these businesses, how do you manage people? Being an entrepreneur.
I'm a people person, so you have to remain professional, and you get back what you put out. So, and I try to be the type of person that I want to work for. Who wants to go to work and someone's, nagging and someone, nobody wants to come to work, like that. And then not only that, in this beauty bar, they don't work for me. I provide a space for them to work for.
It's
but then,
subcontracted.
but I still, know,
on taxes too.
they can still, call me, for anything. If I'm able to help you, I will.
Yeah, right.
Save on the taxes, boy.
I got a question too. It's been, since you've been talking, it's been kind of in the back of my mind. What does Smoke and Mirror, like, how did you come up with the name? Like, what's the name mean? Like, where is it coming
and
from?
You don't even smoke weed.
I know.
I was trying to make the connection. I didn't.
Smoke and Mirrors Beauty Bar came from my partner at that time.
Okay.
I don't know where he came up with it, honestly.
Right. Okay. Right.
You just kept the name.
Yeah, I just kept the name, and
nice.
I added the
beauty,
boutique.
boutique and
yeah,
beauty
the boutique.
Right.
So if you notice that a lot of time, now you may see a lot of beauty bars instead of hair salon. I get that question a lot too. Why is everything is a beauty bar? Right. So it's how you have it, how you have it listed when it comes to your paperwork.
Right.
So meaning that when you have a salon, you have to have a licensed stylist, in there. So that way, if you're doing color, if they're using a blow dryer, flat irons, even if they're washing hair, you have to have a licensed stylist.
On the premises.
When you list it as a beauty bar, everything that they do in there, they don't need a license for.
But you can't handle chemicals, anything.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
I know why he named it Smoke and Mirrors.
No.
It just hit me like a bat.
Why do you call this?
Because you walking there looking raggedy as a motherfucker.
Well,
Come
you
out.
That makes sense.
Next to me, man. Yo, where you come from?
That makes sense. Yeah.
That's what it is. You come out of your shop, you looking good.
Looking good. You most definitely will. Same thing with 2436.
And then that nigga wake up and you be like, oh shit, what did I get myself into? That's why I just Smoke and Mirrors.
Hey, I'd like to take this time right now. If I'm gonna take a minute or two, but not a minute or two, but a couple of seconds. I want to say, we got our sponsors tonight. Our sponsors are. You remember what the sponsor is?
No.
Okay. Our sponsor is Normandy Treasures on eBay. Normandy Treasures on eBay. Please go to Normandy Treasures on eBay. If you just mention a Bmore Pod, just pop Bmore Pod into there on your order. You get an automatic 10% discount. So please go to Normandy Treasures on eBay, and you will help us out. You help everybody out, and we'll circulate this thing. We'll make everybody work on our entrepreneurship.
No. Please just do it because he got it right this week.
Right, exactly. He said the name right this time. Yep.
I am so proud of you.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Miss Lisa. Thank you. So what's your next step? What your next step in entrepreneurship? Or whatever.
Buying the house in Bowie is what she
I know, but the house in Bowie. But do you have a next step?
So let me tell you this.
About the streaming stuff.
Let me tell you this. What I've been doing for the last 2 weeks, I reached out to Brittany Harvey. Kudos to Brittany Harvey.
Shout out.
Brittany, shout out, baby.
Yeah, you want to say who she is? Who
is awesome. She has a event space hall, 7000 Bel Air Road.
Well, tell her come down here. Tell her come to the podcast.
She also does ghostwriting.
Okay.
She also does
ghostwriting for what?
No, not music.
Okay.
Like essays and things like that.
Okay, I got you.
She also does resumes. So my background is medical. Before I started became an entrepreneur, my background was medical, medication technician, anything in the medical field.
Right.
I reached out to her because, again, and I hate to keep saying this, but I gotta speak it into existence. My son goes to school down in Bowie. I have my son. I have sons. I have a daughter too. But he goes to school down in Bowie. He stays on campus. He goes to school to be a psychiatrist. And that's not why I want to move down there. Yeah.
Come on, yo, that's amazing. Now you just can't run over that.
Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I have
pat yourself on the back for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Kudos.
For real, I'm serious about that.
And I reached out to Brittany about 2 weeks ago, and I told her that I wanted to jump back in the 9-to-5 world. Now, reason why I want to jump back, and a lot of people like,
Right.
The world? What do you mean? So let me tell you why I want to jump back into the 9-to-5 world for a minute. I am a new business owner. I'm gonna say 3 years max with a storefront. Storefronts only a year and a half. I opened my salons 6 months, from each other. And when you're going to buy a house, buy a car, they give you the hardest time.
Okay.
Because I'm a new business owner.
Right.
And then not only that, when you're an entrepreneur, your money is up and down, up and down. So if I jump back into the 9-to-5 world, that's steady income. Yeah, they get to see some pay stubs, blah 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 blah, whatever. So I'm able to purchase a house. I'm able to, if need be, I need to purchase another vehicle or whatever.
Right.
I'm able to do it, with this 9-to-5.
Can I give you a suggestion?
And then this,
why don't you hire somebody?
Extra income.
You said Ebony,
hire someone to do what?
What you do, so you can go back from 9 to 5.
So let me tell you something about the beauty bar world. You don't need someone to, watch over it. I'm not gonna work 7 days a week.
Right.
So even if I get a 7 to 3, I can pop in at 3 o'clock. On my day off or something. It's not where so you have to be there 24/7. You're not micromanaging.
Right.
I know you're trying to buy a house in Bowie. Have you ever tried to? We could probably talk about this some other time off air. But have you ever thought about something like buying a house on a contract or something? So that way they don't if you buy a house or even own a finance, if you were to do something like that, they don't care about no check stubs or anything. The only thing they care about is, can you make my payment?
I have not.
So that's something. If anybody out there that has something in Bowie that come across this, if you have a house that you want to sell on a finance or under a contract, she gave her information out. I want you here, Tasha, Miss Tasha, read out, and so she can get this beautiful house that she wants.
Yes, please.
Please. But that's a consideration, because if you go buy one under a contract or from on a finance, and they will not require the same. Okay. And a lot of times they're
I didn't know that.
No, they're
learn something new every day. We all learn.
That's what we're here for, right?
Yeah, but like I said, this is what this platform is for everybody. No one man is an island. Everybody needs everybody. We all depend on one another.
Exactly.
So there'll be something to look into.
It's no I in team.
There's no I in team. But if you Kobe Bryant, you will see there's an M and an E.
You know what? I can't.
Okay.
See how you acted there? You see why I need to be here? All right? Because I can't deal with this fool by myself. We need you. You really need to be sitting in the middle.
It's all right. Tasha's got it down.
I got it.
Yeah. We got this buffer right here.
You know how to handle me a little. She know me kind of well. Yeah,
that's
I love her, yo. I really do love her.
Right.
Yo, we got the same barbers, our kids, everything. We might not talk on the phone. I might not go over our house, but I do consider her a friend, and I'm her friend too.
Family.
This is family. This is family.
Well, listen.
Family.
I'm just trying to establish our relationship. You got yours, and we got ours.
I'll back up. I gotta back up on that. Well, you be her friend, she's family. Y'all family.
You ready to make that bank? I'm definitely gonna be family.
No, you a friend. No, you a friend. We family.
So I can't be here alone. I don't even want to look at you.
He don't claim them from you. So you don't stole it away.
I try to help her out.
You ain't give a chance. I can talk to her after this.
Yeah, okay.
I'll probably be part of it.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
Yeah, it is.
Tasha. Like, that's some
are.
good stuff.
Yes, you
Yeah,
are.
people need to hear that. And I think, like I said, the points, the learning from each other,
Yes, absolutely.
like I think what stuck with me too, like you don't have to be a hairstylist to own a hair salon. That's a very good point.
Right.
Like if you're interested in something or you like something, you can kind of get into it. Surround yourself, I guess, with knowledgeable people.
Like-minded,
knowledgeable people.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So that's a good point.
Every week?
Yeah.
You tell us that.
What do I do? Oh, okay. So when I have the wine down, let's
wine down. Okay.
Let's wine about it.
Tell them what you do.
Okay.
So it's called Let's Wine About It. Not really like Boogie's. It's not crying wine. I mean, wine like.
Drink some wine and cry. Drink wine and cry. Okay, not that. Okay, not that.
Please don't come to me crying because then I
Not
was
that.
so crying.
Okay.
Yeah,
She ain't pay her rent.
Drink some wine and cry about it.
Right.
Okay.
So I have Let's Wine About It. It's WINE, where we get together. And right now it's at my house, but I want to bring it out.
It's coming to Bmore Pod.
Absolutely. I want to bring it out to where so we get together and we talk about, the business world, whether it be, somebody need to vent about their employees, like, oh my God, this girl late every week, but I don't want to get rid of her. Right. So, and whatever we talk about at Let's Wine About It stays at Let's Wine About It. Yeah.
So you wouldn't put that on a platform like this then? That'll be something
certain things we would put, we can put out there, but certain things, we kind of keep amongst us. So like I said, we come together. I do it once a month on Sundays, and we talk about, the business world, or either we pick topics and, we talk about everyday life that kind of gives us away, from the business, because you need a break from that too.
Right. Yeah, it's
so
like
we
vent,
pick,
right.
I get every right to write down 3-4 topics, and, I pick the topics out and we discuss them. And, we just talk. We just talk. If you have a business and you need some ideas, we throw ideas, we toss ideas.
Yeah, stuff like that.
The next thing that I want to do is I team up with some great movers and haulers. So what we do is we throw each other work all the time, because moving and hauling and cleaning goes together.
Right.
And
That's that networking again.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So what I want to do next is I want to team up, and I know quite a few, business or salon owners. Right. Beauty bar world owners. So what I want to do next is get, a team that way of, beauty bar owners and, maybe people that do people that do like the waxings and get us
lashes. In that field.
Get us a field that way.
Okay.
And that way, we can toss ideas. Maybe your salon is a little slow. Maybe we can switch stylists. Your stylist can work here and work here, so that way they have 2 different locations. Right. So that way we can help each other, and then we can help people that want to get into up and coming stylists. Right.
Well, did y'all hear that? A family, she's trying to get this together. Y'all have her information. Y'all can hit her up any way you can to help her with that endeavor that she's trying. Mm-hmm. And we know we're located in Baltimore right now, mm-hmm. but you can still take these ideas and these concepts, and you can take it worldwide. That she will actually help you out with any of these ideas and concepts that she's implementing. Mm-hmm. So if anybody have if anybody out there that's a stylist or anything, braiders, stylists,
it's about the same. Braiders, stylists, makeup artists, anything along those lines. If I can help you, even if you have if you think it's the silliest question, just please ask me. No, nothing is a stupid question.
Right, there's no stupid question.
No stupid question. Just ask. Just ask me. If I don't know, I'm quite sure Ebony does. She's very knowledgeable.
Oh yeah. Shout out to there go Ebony's name again. Shout out to Ebony.
Who's this Ebony person?
Yeah, she's. I'm gonna try to get up here. She is a miracle worker. She is a miracle worker. I ain't playing.
So Ebony makes sure that if you go to Merlin website right now, Merlin, the Merlin website, Ebony makes sure that all of you have every certificate, everything that you need to run your business.
She knows how to do the OSHA and certification.
Everything that you need to get your business up, running, keep it running, everything, and then once
the legal way.
Yeah, the legal way. Wow. And once she works for you, then she may check here and there. If you need to update something, this and the other, she's on it. Answers the phone. She's on it. So if you need help in that way, if I don't know, most
she'll
definitely,
find
yeah,
out.
she'll find
and
out.
if she don't know, she'll find out.
Exactly.
Yes,
9 times out of 10, she knows.
Yeah.
She knows.
She's good. She's that good. I admit she is
Right,
that good.
exactly. We all need to meet Ebony.
Right.
Yeah.
We all need to meet you, Ebony. I can't wait.
Right.
Yeah.
So Ebony, we're looking for you to come on the podcast one day. So.
Yeah, boy, you Girl Friday for real. Come out that old girl. Give me a couple ideas. Yeah, I'm stuck.
That's
Stuck on stupid parked on dump sometimes. It's all right. It's
so
okay though.
the wine thing you were
Let's
talking
whine
about,
about it.
wine about it is it's unisex, like man, women.
No, right now I
Right now
have
it's-
it. The
okay.
same thing as me teaching entrepreneurship classes. It was only for women.
Only for women, okay,
Yeah,
right.
because it was at my house.
Right, I got
So
you.
I want
Makes
to
sense.
open it up to where
Right.
as though it can be unisex. So
Right.
I'm looking for a space. I was just talking to Dennis about that.
Right.
Looking for
Okay.
a space, I can hold that.
Right.
So that way
A
it
public
can,
place
yeah,
where
so
it's
Once a
not-
month, you
yeah.
want to have a space where everybody can get together and just do what they do.
Discuss.
You said they bring dishes.
Yeah, so what I ask is that you bring a dish and you bring a wine to be shared.
Right.
So that way, while that's the point of whining about it. We're whining about it. And then we, once you drink wine, you probably get a little hungry.
You need to
so,
eat first.
Yeah,
then
that's
drink
the point
wine.
of bringing a dish.
Eat
and,
first. You be throwing
yeah.
up, y'all.
Yep. So we get together.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Say nothing else. I swear to God, I ain't saying nothing.
So yeah, I want looking for a space.
A
too, where
space
it's-
where you
yeah,
can-
yeah,
right.
not a
So
space
men
too
and
where it's
women.
though it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg because I'm poor. I'm an entrepreneur.
Right.
So
Yeah, definitely.
somewhere
Stop
that
saying
you
you
know,
poor.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
rich.
yeah.
you know what I mean.
Right,
You're
right.
rich. You're rich in spirit and
So that way,
knowledge.
I can
So
I
much
can help
things.
others. Shoot, they can help
Right.
me.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
can help
Network.
each. Yeah, network. We can help each other.
Yeah, so I think there was a couple of the key words that stand out like tonight has been like networking for sure.
Yes.
That's major.
Right,
That
networking
is
seems to be a big
major.
thing.
Yes, it's very, very big because if you don't network, how are you going to get your name out there?
Right, exactly. That's one important thing. Using everybody else's knowledge or using each other's knowledge. That's kind of important to share knowledge and ask for help.
So a lot of
those type
people
of things.
ask me, and I'm surprised you guys didn't, the downside of entrepreneurship.
You didn't give me a chance.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I'm
That's all
sorry.
Because I was getting ready to say it.
Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You didn't give me a chance.
And how people kill their own business.
Well, go
Okay.
ahead.
That's a good-
answer.
good point.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, go
tell
talk
us.
about
Tell
it.
So
us.
a lot of people kill their own business with their mouth. Your mouth and your attitude. I see a lot of times when I get to cleanings, they tell me that they sent a deposit for another company and the company never showed up. They paid the whole, thing and the company never showed up. That's bad. That's very, very bad because word of mouth travels quickly.
Especially
And-
with the internet.
Yeah,
Right.
word of mouth travels very quickly. So
Right.
you want to be a man, a woman of your word, in this business world, whether it's to a client or whether it's to another business owner. So just basically, keep your word. If you say, you're going to do the cleaning, go do it.
Only thing you
got
got
you.
is your word and your boo.
Yeah, watch your mouth,
true. What-
how you talk to people, your body
Thank
language.
you. It's
Okay.
true. That's all you got. If you're a woman, your word and your boo.
Okay, what we like to say before we going to have to close. Before we go, we're gonna start off with Eric. Eric, you got something to say to the family before we go?
Well, just I appreciate you coming,
absolutely.
Tasha, and like sharing your knowledge. And this is what it's all about. Each one teach one, kind of sharing knowledge, experience, that kind of thing with each other. So family. This is what it's about. You got some ideas, you got talent. Bring it on here. We'll talk
Come
about
holler
it.
at us.
Yeah, we'll talk
Exactly.
about it.
Yeah. You finished?
I'm just happy he came home.
I'm glad we're here, Miss
He
Leisha.
came home because he was supposed to come to New York with us.
Next trip.
You would
Next
have
trip,
stopped
I'm
him with
coming.
them nutcrackers. But all I want to say to Tasha, you already know what it is with us, man.
Absolutely.
Man, we got history, man. And like I said, bitch, you blew up on me like, when you get up,
But wait a
I'm
minute.
not surprised.
Hold on, wait a minute.
I'm not.
I'm serious.
Oh, you want to go? You want to do it?
Next time, that's for another show. Another show.
You can say bars.
Another show. I got a microphone. We're gonna get you to your bars, but you got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Miss Tasha, you want to get the information out and everything.
Facebook is Tausha Reed, TAUSHAREED. My phone number is 443-531-0669. If you're in Baltimore, visit 3230 Bel Air Road, Smoke and Mirrors. Miami Street, 2436 Hair Studio. It's on the second floor of 2436 East Miami Street. 24/7 mobile notary service.
There you go.
Moms R Us Cleaning. If I can help you, it's all the same number, 443-531-0669. I'm absolutely not done opening businesses, so just stay tuned.
There we go.
I can imagine what you want to be. 3 years, man. This is beautiful.
Okay. Our time is up for the pod on our opinion tonight, and we appreciate the family for coming in.
Yes,
and
we do.
appreciate our celebrity in the house, Miss Tasha. Miss Tasha, thank you. Miss Lisa, good to see you.
As always.
Eric, good. You home?
It's good
you home? But what I like to say before we go, your talent is gonna make room for you. You're the celebrity, and we'll see you next time. We love you, and we out of here.
It's a wrap. That's how we do it.
I've been hiding from myself cause I tryna get caught. And you know I right my wrongs. That's some shit that I can't stop now. I've been searching for my soul cause it's been missing. Magic cooking breakfast, bullets flying through the kitchen. And you wait for it to start your way like you fishing. Cause if you get up, hit up, little nigga, you gon' be wishing that you never did what you did. We was shooting shit since we was kids. We were locked up in juvenile, now we just trying to get rich. I know life hard as a bitch, but this rap shit is a glitch. Man, my hands make it for money, man, goddamn they is. It's a cold, cold world, it's full of pain. Yeah, PTSD from my brothers in my brain. So I'm trying to get the bread so I can make a change. Cause if I don't, man, Atlanta gon' stay the same. It's a cold, cold world.